Recently, I was paging through the Avatar art book of the first movie, and I noticed a few similarities from the OMATIKAYA and the MANGKWAN, aka the Ash Clan, especially after we received some concept art from Empire magazine. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day, and I've already broken down all of the concept art we've gotten so far of the Ash Clan, and in one of my videos I spoke about the specific symbol, the strange symbol or totem of the Ash Clan. And when looking through the art book of the first Avatar movie, I noticed that the OMATIKAYA also had some sort of symbol or totem, and the way their structures or their homes are built is also very similar to the Ash Clan. Now at this moment we don't know too much about the MANGKWAN just yet. All we essentially know is that their homes were destroyed by a volcanic eruption, essentially a natural disaster, and it may be why they are so disconnected from Eywa. Perhaps they blame Eywa for the destruction of their home, and we know in the Avatar comic The Next Shadow, the Ash Clan was first mentioned, but we don't have an exact date on their origin. One hint could be to Turok the First Flight, which I believe took place around 2,500 to 3,000 years ago, where the Tree of Souls was almost destroyed by a volcanic eruption. So that could potentially give us an indication of when the MANGKWAN lost their homes. That is of course just speculation. So in many ways the MANGKWAN may be an alternate version of the OMATIKAYA, kind of like a what if situation. What if the OMATIKAYA was destroyed by this volcanic eruption? What could have happened to them? And in fact, in the article from Empire where the Ash village was revealed, production designer Dylan Cole actually stated, quote, "They used to live not too dissimilarly to the OMATIKAYA from Avatar 1, end quote. Again, giving me the indication that the MANGKWAN is like a situation as if what would have happened to the OMATIKAYA if the volcanic eruption destroyed their home. Now going back to the art from the first Avatar movie, you can see here that this section depicts the OMATIKAYA home, and when I saw this, I immediately thought of the art piece from the Ash village. You can definitely see some similarities in the way the structure is built, and also the little trinkets that's hanging in the front. Not only that, but we've seen this strange symbol in front of one of the houses, and also in the most recent concept art, we see it at the entrance of the Ash village, and in the art book for the first Avatar movie, this image right here depicted essentially the forest totem, I believe. So it isn't the first time that we see some sort of hanging symbol at a Na'vi clan. In fact, if you put these two images on top of each other, you can actually see that the face shape in the center from the Ash village almost matches up exactly on that of the OMATIKAYA, which is just an interesting observation. What this means exactly, I'm not quite sure yet, but it is just an interesting observation nonetheless. I know some people in the comments have said that the Ash Clan is essentially the remains, or their home is the remains of Home Tree's destruction from the first Avatar movie, but as I said, it is believed that the Ash Clan or the MANGKWAN has existed for many years, even before the first movie. But what do you think of this breakdown? And what do you think about the similarities between the MANGKWAN and the OMATIKAYA, and the idea that essentially the MANGKWAN is what the OMATIKAYA would have been if the volcano destroyed their home? I mean, what would also be an interesting theory is the thought that what if the MANGKWAN used to be a part of the OMATIKAYA many years ago that was negatively affected by this volcanic eruption and that was thought to not have survived, and while the rest of the Metkayina moved on, this group started their own clan, aka the MANGKWAN clan, and therefore there are similarities in the way they build things. But that is just a crazy speculation or a theory, so don't quote me on that as factual. As the path to Pandora is a monthly update from Empire magazine, there is sure to be tons more info coming in the next couple of weeks and months, so be sure to keep updated with everything Avatar related by clicking that subscribe button and have a look at the rest of my channel. But until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.